Assalamualaikum. Dear students, now we'll continue for the next video of the same chapter, reflection. Today we will go and discuss about the formation of images by the concave lens and a concave mirror at the different locations. As in the previous classes, previous video we have discussed we are having two types of images. One is real and another is virtual image. In case of real image, we have found कि when by the reflected rays directly intersect each other, then the point of intersection when produced to the principal axis, we find the real image. Whereas in case of virtual image, what we have got कि after reflection, the reflected rays are not directly coinciding each other or intersecting each other. What we find there कि they separated more and more on going ahead. If somehow we be able to produce those two rays in the backward direction, then we were having a common point of intersection, and just on producing that point of intersection to the principal axis, we were obtaining the image, and that image is called virtual image. In the previous video, as we have discussed, a real image can be obtained on the screen, but a virtual image cannot be obtained on the screen. Also we have got this concept कि in order to show a real image we use a solid line, whereas in case of virtual image we use dotted lines, as we have drawn in the previous videos. Similarly also we have got the one more difference in between a real image and a virtual image in form of what? In case of real image always it is inverted, whereas in case of a virtual image always it is what? Erect. Clear? So these were the points we have discussed in the previous videos in form of the differences of a real image and a virtual image. Today in continuation we'll discuss about the formation of image by spherical mirror, either it is your concave mirror or convex mirror, for the object which is located at different locations. Locations means what? Suppose the object is at infinity and we want to draw the image for that object which is at infinity or optically at infinity. Infinity, and if somehow we talk about the infinity, means simply we are interested in knowing the distant object. We are interested in studying the distant object, the objects which are very far from us. So hereby in the diagram we'll try to draw the image formed by a concave mirror when by the object is at infinity. It will be the first case. We'll draw and then we'll discuss the different characteristics of the formed image as well. So simply questions could be asked in your exam. Draw a label diagram. Label diagram to show the formation of image. Formation of image by a concave mirror when the object is at infinity. Fine. Simply enough, in this case we'll take the object at the infinity, and for that we will try to find out the image formed for that, and also we'll discuss the various characteristics of the formed image. Simply enough, for the diagram, first we'll draw a concave mirror. This could be a concave mirror. We'll mark the principal axis which will pass through the focus point and center of curvature. This focus point and center of curvature we have discussed in the previous video as well. Suppose object is at infinity. Object is at infinity. One thing should always be in your mind, if once we go and study the object which is at infinity, for that we'll take only those rays which are parallel to the principal axis and falling to the surface of mirror, like this. Like this. These are the rays which are coming from the distant object and falling to the surface of the mirror. This is your concave mirror. After reflection, these two will pass through a point on principal axis, which will be the focus point. Which will be the focus point. So simply what we find here the image will be formed. This will be the image. This image will be of point size. Image will be of point size. And also what we are saying, since these two rays are directly intersecting, and as we have discussed, once when the rays are directly intersecting to each other, the formed image will be a real image. So here we can see an image is formed, which is comparatively, if somehow we compare the size of object and the size of formed image, what we find the size of object is comparatively very, very large as compared to this formed image. And others what we find the formed image is at focus, which is of point size. A real image is formed. And since the object is of point size, so it is hardly to say it is inverted or erect. So simply we can say it is of point size. As a characteristics we can write this is your level diagram. This is your level diagram whereby the object is at infinity, and we have to go and discuss the characteristics. We can write the various characteristics of the image are: first, a point size image is formed. So we'll write a point size image is formed. This is the first characteristics for the case when by the object is at infinity. Second, the formed image is real. The formed image is real. Why real? Because in after reflection what we are finding the reflected rays are directly intersecting to each other, and that's why the formed image will be a real image. Third, we can write the image is formed at focus point. The image is formed at focus point. So simply we have to keep in our mind these a few characteristics of the formed image for the case when by the object is lying at the infinity. See one thing, one more thing should be in your mind. If once we be interested in studying the object which is at infinity, simply what we will go for? We'll go for establishing the object beyond center of curvature. For example, if we are interested in studying the moon, the sun, these are what? Far objects, and those are treated as what? Distant object or object at the infinity. And for those cases, for those objects, what we will find the formed image will be at the focus of the concave mirror. It will be a point size and a real image will be formed. So this way we can have the characteristics of the formed image when by the object is placed at the infinity. Now we'll go and discuss the second case by shifting the object towards the mirror, and we'll take the case when by the object is placed in between infinity and the center of curvature. So we'll write down the next question. Draw a level diagram to show the formation of image by a concave mirror when the object is placed between infinity and center of curvature Clear? We have to go to discuss about the what? The formation of the image by the concave mirror when the object is placed between infinity and the center of curvature, and also we have to discuss about the characteristics of the formed image. So for that, simply we'll first draw the diagram by taking a concave mirror. This is your concave mirror. We'll mark the principal axis which will fall at the pole of the mirror. We'll mark the focus point. Fine. We'll mark the center of curvature. Okay, and now this is what, suppose infinity. For this case we'll take the object in between infinity and center of curvature. Suppose object is here, which is in between infinity and center of curvature. Now for this case we have to go to discuss about the what, formation of image and its different characteristics. So here again, first we'll take a ray which is parallel to the principal axis. This incident ray will pass through what, focus point, like this. We'll take we can take another ray either which is passing through the focus point and becoming parallel like this. So here is the point of intersection of these two reflected rays. Just on producing this point from the principal axis, will have the formation of image. See, this is what, this is your image and this is your object. This is your object and this is your image. Fine. Here, if someone you care, what you find, the formed image is what, in between center of curvature and focus point. The first characteristics. Second, the formed image is comparatively smaller than the object. As we are seeing from the label diagram, the size of image is comparatively less than the size of the object. Third, it is a real image. Already we have discussed many a times कि once when by reflected rays are directly intersecting each other, the formed image will be a real image. So simply hereby what we are saying, the reflected rays are directly intersecting at this point. So on producing this point to the principal axis, we'll have the formation of image, and this image will be a what, real image. So fourth point we can find from here, it is what, see, inverted. As we have discussed, as the characteristics of real image, always it will be what, inverted. So here we are saying this formed image is what, inverted. So based upon this diagram, we can discuss the various characteristics. And now for the case when by the object is placed in between infinity and center of curvature, like this. The first, what we will like, the image is formed. The image is formed between center of curvature and focus point first point. Second, the formed image is comparatively smaller than the object. The formed image is comparatively smaller than the object. Fine. Similarly, we can write the next points as characteristics. Next point, third point, we can write the form, a real image is formed. A real image is formed. And fourth point, we can write the formed image is inverted. The formed image is inverted. Clear? So these are the what, four different characteristics for the image formed by a concave mirror when by the object is placed between infinity and center of curvature. Dear students, just care one thing hereby very seriously. What we are finding in the previous case whereby the object was placed at the infinity, in that case we were having a very small size of what, image, and hereby if somehow you compare the size of that image to the size of this image what you will find, comparatively it is much larger than the previous one. So this way now what you can conclude, once when we move towards the mirror, the size of the formed image increases. We'll see later on as well in more other cases the size of image will be increase gradually once when by we will move towards the mirror. So it should be in your mind. Fine. Now we'll go to discuss about the third case in which we'll take, है ना, we'll take the case third. Question could be draw a level diagram to show the formation of image by a concave mirror when the object is placed at center of curvature. Also discuss the characteristics. Of the formed image. Clear? This could be a question for your board exam or the class test or the mid sem exam as well. Carefully, just you have to observe and find the steps how to draw the diagram for showing the formation of image for the given case when by the object is placed at the center of curvature. First case we have discussed when by the object is placed at the infinity. Second case we have discussed when by the object is placed in between center of curvature and the infinity. And now again in a third case we are taking whereby the object is placed at the center of curvature. Just clear these three cases. What you are finding? We gradually are shifting towards the what? Towards the mirror. And we'll discuss about that formation of image and their different characteristics as well as we have discussed in the previous parts of the part of this discussion. So just let's see the level diagram for the same and then we'll discuss about the characteristics for the formed image one by one. First we'll take a concave mirror. Fine. We'll draw the principal axis. We'll mark the focus point. We'll mark the center of curvature. Clear? Here we'll place the object at the center of curvature. This is your object which is placed at what? Center of curvature. Now for this object we are looking to find out the formation of image. Similarly again as the previous we have done, we'll take a ray which is parallel to the principal axis, will fall onto the surface and will pass through the focus point like this. Clear? Now we will take another ray which is passing through the focus point and falling to the surface of the mirror. After reflection it will return like this. Here, this is what? Point of intersection. Just on drawing this point of intersection to the principal axis, we'll find कि image is formed just below the object, and also on proper leveling what we will find, the size of this formed image will be equal to the size of the object. Clear? And one more thing, what we will find कि this formed image, this is your reflected ray, this is your incident ray, this is your reflected ray. These two reflected rays are directly intersecting at this point. So simply we can say कि the formed image will be what? Inverted. So this way we can have the level diagram of the formed image for the case whereby the object is placed at the center of curvature, and based on this diagram we can write the different characteristics as the first one. Characteristics. First, the image is formed. At center of curvature. First. Fine. Second, we can write the size of image is equal to the size of object. Third, we can write the formed image is inverted, the formed image is inverted, and fourth we can write a real image is formed. A real image is formed. So this way now we can go and draw the level diagram for the case and when by the object is placed at the center of curvature, and we can discuss about the various characteristics as well in these different forms. And first the image is formed at the center of curvature and just below the object. It is of same size, it is a real image, and it is what? Inverted. So these are the some characteristics of the formed image when by the object is placed at the center of curvature. Hope this and all these are very clear to understand and easy to remember. Next now we'll take the next case for the same, whereby now we'll sieve this object in between focus point and center of curvature. First we will at the infinity, then we have placed the object between infinity and center of curvature. After then in third case we have placed the object at the center of curvature. Now we are bringing this object in between focus point and center of curvature, and for that case we'll try to find out the level diagram for the formation of image, as well as we'll discuss about the various characteristics of the formed image as we have discussed in the previous part of this discussion. So let's see the fourth case. With this question, fourth case could be with this question: draw a level diagram to show the formation of image by a concave mirror when the object is placed here, and it will be simply placed in between focus, in between center of curvature and focus point. Also discuss the various characteristics fine. So first now we'll go and draw another level diagram. This is your concave mirror, fine. We'll mark the principal axis as we have done earlier. We'll point the focus point, we'll point the center of curvature. Clear? Now here we will place the object in between center of curvature and focus point like this. Here is your object. For this object we have to go to draw the formation of image, and we have to discuss the various characteristics as well. For drawing the level diagram, and now again we'll take the same procedure of same steps as we have done in the earlier cases. We'll take a ray which is parallel to the principal axis falling to the surface of the mirror. After reflection it will pass through the focus point like this. Clear? Now we'll take another ray which is falling from the focus point to the mirror, and it will again after reflection returning back like this. Clear? This is your point of intersection. So just on producing this point of intersection to the principal axis, and now we'll have the formation of image. This is your formed image by the concave mirror when the object is placed in between center of curvature and focus point. Just see here and compare with the previous cases. What you are finding? Okay, here in this case the formed image is beyond C or in between infinity and center of curvature. Comparatively, what we are saying, the size of this formed image is larger or more than the size of this object. Now compare the previous as well. In the first case, when by the object was placed at infinity, for that case what we have got, the formed image is at focus which is of point size. Second case, when by the object is placed in between infinity and center of curvature, we have found the formed image is smaller than the object. Third case, when by the object is placed at the center of curvature, in that case we have found the formed image is of same size. And here for the fourth case, what we are saying, the formed image is bigger than the object. So here what we conclude, as we move towards the mirror, the size of image increases, and up to this case we'll see later on what will happen for the next onwards. But up to this what we are saying, once when we start from the infinity and move towards the mirror, up to this position when by the object is placed between center of curvature and focus point, the size of image is increasing. So here, this is your level diagram. Just based upon this level diagram, if we want to discuss the various characteristics, we can write down easily as characteristics first, the image is formed beyond center of curvature. The image is formed beyond center of curvature. Center of curvature first. Second, we can write a real the formed image is bigger than the object. The formed image is bigger than the object. Third, a real image is formed. A real image is formed. And fourth, we can write the formed image is inverted. The formed image is inverted. So these are the various characteristics of the formed image for the case when the object is placed between center of curvature and focus point. I hope that all these are very easy to understand and to remember for your future perspective as well. Now we'll shift to the next case for the same as the case number 5. With this question, draw a level diagram to show the formation of image by a concave mirror when the object is placed. Now we'll take the case placed at focus point. At focus point. And also focus point also discuss the various characteristics of the formed image. Clear? With this question we'll go and discuss about the next case, means case number 5. For that, first we'll draw the level diagram, and based upon the diagram we'll go and find out the various characteristics one by one. Just see the level diagram. This is your concave mirror. We'll mark the principal axis. We'll mark the focus point. We'll mark the center of curvature. In this case, we'll take the object at focus point. Clear? Now, we are looking to draw the level diagram for this case. So what we'll do? Again, we'll follow the same procedure as we have done in the previous cases. First, we'll take a ray which is parallel to the principal axis and incidenting on the mirror surface like this. This incident ray will pass through the focus point after reflection as we have discussed. Now we'll take the second ray which could fall at the pole of the mirror like this and will return like this. Fine. If once we go and study these two reflected rays, this is your reflected ray and this is your reflected ray. If we study these two reflected rays, what we find that these two rays are becoming parallel to each other. And obviously, either we move in the forward direction or we go in the backward direction. Nowhere they will intersect each other. Nowhere they will intersect each other. So as a result, the formation of image is not possible. Now students, here see the formation of image for the case when the object is placed at the focus point. For this what we are saying, that neither the ray is coinciding in the forward direction nor in the backward direction. These two rays, these two reflected rays are becoming parallel to each other. So for this case, simply we can say what as a characteristic, the image will be formed at infinity. Fine. In some of the book you may be given about what ki a real image is formed, it is of very large size, but practically think, if some of the ray are neither intersecting in the forward direction nor intersecting in the backward direction, so how we can decide ki the image is formed or not it is there. So simply you have to keep in your mind ki when by the object is placed at focus point, the formed image will be at the infinity. It's fine. Now the next question or the next case we will have with this question. Draw a level diagram to show the formation of image by a concave mirror when the object is placed in between. Here now we will take the case. We'll take the case placed in between the focus point and pole. Fine. So here for this, and again we'll go and first draw a concave mirror. We'll mark the principal axis. We'll mark the pole, focus point, center of curvature. Now here in this case we'll place the object in between the pole and the focus point like this, and we'll try to find out the formation of image for this case. So here again we'll follow the same procedure as we have done in the previous cases. We'll take a ray which is parallel to the principal axis. This incident ray will pass through the focus point like this. We'll take another ray which is falling at the pole and will returning like this after reflection. These two reflected rays we are obtaining. Just see these two rays. What we are finding? On going forward direction, on moving forward direction, these two are getting more separated. So obviously in the forward direction they will never intersect. If somehow we be able to bring these two rays in the backward direction, if somehow we produce these two rays in the backward direction and will try to find out the point of intersection, we could have like this. This is your point. Hereby we are having what? Point of intersection. Just on drawing this point to the principal axis, this will be the image. This will be the image. Here is the image. Here is your object. Now, an assignment. Write the various characteristics of the formed image. Formed image. This is your assignment. This is your assignment. Also, you should try assignment, and you should try to draw the image by using a convex mirror. Thank you.